Bears lose third straight game. I don't know. My thoughts are you gotta fire Matt Nagy at this point. There's no. First of all, if you can't take accountability for what is going on, it's unbelievable. Every time he steps to that podium after the game, it's that wasn't anything to do with the play calling. It was whatever. What else could it be? The defense is a Super Bowl winning defense. And
the defense is outstanding.
The defense is the
it's
only
very, very
reason
good.
they may go 500. They may go 500.
You look down the middle, Roquan Smith is really starting to turn the corner, it feels like, and starting to kind of be a consistent player week in and week out. And you look at what they have with Mack and Hicks and Eddie Jackson just down the middle, that and Trevathan alone with Roquan too. And it's like you look down the middle of that defense, and it's outstanding. It's everything you want.
You look at the other
and
side,
then you look
and
at that
everything
offense,
stinks.
and you look at the game plan, the offensive line. Like some of these names that they got starting right now, it's an absolute dumpster fire.
Unbelievable.
You can't
Jimmy
get David
Graham.
Montgomery going.
Does Jimmy Graham
and I
know
don't
how to
wanna do
play
this.
football right now?
Well, I don't want to do this because I absolutely hate giving Boomy any sort of compliment at all. I don't want to do it. But he tweeted something earlier today, and it was the Barkevius Mingo tweet. And it was like, he's absolutely right. Barkevius Mingo at one point was the Bears' leading rusher.
And into the third quarter.
On a fake punt. So let's just I don't know, guys. Come on. I mean, what are we doing here?
Nick Foles threw the
David
ball
Montgomery. You traded up to get David Montgomery. You gave up draft capital to go get David Montgomery. You gave up draft capital to go up and get Mitch Trubisky. You gave up capital to go up and get Nick Foles. You signed Allen Robinson to this big free agent deal. What about the offensive line?
It's unbelievable. It seems like for the last 5 years, they didn't think that was going to be a problem. Like Kyle Long was just the savior. He was going to make this whole thing good. He was one player. I mean,
well, you look at the team in 2018 when they went to the playoffs, lost to double dunk. We all know what happened, but you look at that team and why that team was successful because the offensive line was really good that year,
and
really solid.
1 year.
They played all 16 games, and everybody played really well, and it was just cohesive
and
unit.
The next year we forgot how to assemble an offensive line.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're gonna do. I want to know how you
Nick Foles should not be throwing
a
football 52 times a game.
You absolutely cannot waste this defense this year and next year again. So you got to figure out a way to flip this offense around in 1 year. And it's obviously not going to be with Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace at the helm.
Do you think that they would have switched?
So you got to figure out a way.
Mitch Trubisky today, Matt.
I think they would have.
Had
they should have if he was available.
Which I don't think a lot of people understand, or maybe a lot of people do. Mitch Trubisky is not available to play.
Right.
I don't know. It seemed like some people just kind of forgot that he's not even. He won't even be able to play next week. What?
No.
The team today, I thought he was he wasn't even traveling.
No, he wasn't. He won't be able to play for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he had a shoulder injury again. It was the same one he hurt last year.
3 times he's hurt that shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just same story year in, year out. Good defense, shitty offense, shitty coaching staff, shitty offensive line. It is what it is.
But
it's the same thing over and over with this stupid-ass organization. And it's getting so tired.
It is. It really
we
is.
bitch about the Bulls. It was the same way. How are the Bears any different than the Bulls at the end of the day? Tell me how they're a different organization.
I don't know. But
they're not.
But Matt, guess what? Next week we got Monday Night Football.
Perpetually rebuilding and perpetually throwing out a dog shit quarterback and perpetually wasting a really good dynamic defense. And it's the same thing over and over. You see so many good quarterbacks in the league, and I know there's when you actually look at it, 10, 11, 12 quarterbacks is all not that many. It's it's only 33% of the league. How the fuck are the Bears never in that 33% of having one of the top 10 or 15 quarterbacks, it feels like?
It's unbelievable. But we're moving on to Monday Night Football against the Vikings. It's do or die. The season's on the line. We go to 6-4 or we go to
Yep.
What am I looking at?
Don't they have
here?
a bye week next week?
6-5, right?
I'm,
No, 5
I'm
and
pretty
5.
sure they got a
sorry.
bye week next week.
That was awful work there by me. What? No, we don't have a bye next week.
No.
We have
Minnesota,
Vikings.
then
You're right.
then Green
Minnesota,
Bay.
then,
Yeah.
Minnesota, then the bye. You're right. I'm sorry.
So, big week. Primetime game against the Vikings.
Who looked good today?
If we go out and do what we
Bears
did
Bears are a home dog right now. By the way,
Mhm.
home dog, 2.5 points.
against Kirk Cousins in primetime, which is just not good. But,
I'm gonna get sucked right into that Bears money line again.
oh, yeah. It's going to be – I was listening to Red Line Radio. They were doing their little post-game thing. It's the last game I can get up for. If we got to win this game. If 6-4, 5. If we go to 5-5, it's –
You can salvage 6-4. You can easily make the playoffs at 6-4.
At 5-5, losing to the Vikings in primetime at home.
But at the end of the day, is Matt Nagy capable of turning around and adjusting what needs to be adjusted?
Well, he won't be coached
in order
next
to go,
week.
to
He's
go
getting fired
7-6
today.
or 11-5. I wouldn't. If there was somebody to replace him on that staff, which I don't think there is, maybe Chuck Pagano.
I would say Pagano might be the guy. And the Bears just
I don't really want to take him off that defense right now, though. You know?
The Bears aren't a team that like perpetually will fire a coach in the middle of a season, are they?
No,
not really
they
any
always
NFL team.
They wait till Black Monday.
The Jets seem to do it a lot.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean, Boomy? Like, it just doesn't seem like a thing that's going to happen a lot in the NFL. You really got to be having a problem. And I guess it is the Bears thing to do to fire somebody that has a over 500 record, but that would be crazy.
Yeah.
So –